These are probably the single-handedly most awesome designed arted cards that I have seen in a very long time. And look how spectacular this looks. This is amazing. So first up, straight out of the floodgate, we got Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. Materials, 3 Blue Eyes monsters itself. This thing stands at an apex of 4,500 and 3,800 defense. Actually, a mighty creature. So, 3 Blue Eyes monsters to make this card. This card on the field cannot be targeted nor destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Wow. Congratulations. They made me want to commit everything into a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon now. And it is beautiful. And once per turn, you can target 1 card your opponent controls, destroy that target. If this card was fusion summoned using a monster whose original name is Blue Eyes Alternative, you can target 2 or 3 cards instead. During the turn that this effect is activated, this card cannot attack. So, it's interesting because this can encompass a fusion of Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon himself. I'm just scared about the fact that we now have a 4,500 non-targetable monster up here that is going to be crazy. Like, you're going to have to out this thing via battle. And I've already got nightmares from previous times where we've had similar monsters in the game's history with effects like this. So yes, I expect this to be a very interesting card just because of the power that is granted to this thing and the huge paralysis that we're getting from this. So yes, very good card. I'm not disappointed in this for the boss monster effect that it has. Now, Magician of Black Chaos Max. This thing stands at 28, 26. God, Kazuki does such a good job with these things. It's like a crescent moon behind him as well for like a crescent moon slash. Holy shit, these cards are beautiful. Okay, so you can ritual summon this card with Chaos Form. You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn each. If this card is special summoned, you contribute 1 monster you control. During that turn, your opponent cannot activate monster effects. Okay, so if I ritual summon this guy, is there a way? I guess I can call the Haunted this on my opponent's turn, tribute a monster, make it so that my opponent can't activate monster effects on their turn. That's kind of cute. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can target 1 spell card in your graveyard and add that target back to your hand. This is actually pretty reminiscent of a past form for this guy, but being a level 8 ritual monster, I'm not exactly opposed to this being good support for decks in general. The fact that he's a ritual monster, I'm a little bit on the fence about, but I mean, okay. It's kind of cheeky that you can call the Haunted it on your opponent's turn, revive it, tribute a monster, your opponent can't do shit for monster effects. I guess that's kind of cute. But outside of that, a little bit touch and go on this one. It's not as good as Alternative Ultimate up there, but still pretty decent. Oh, what, Exodia Master the Guard? What is this? Yo! Once again, Kazuki, you've done a fantastic job with this art. This shit looks so cool. Holy crap. I can't wait to see this. Okay, so this card cannot be special summoned. If this card is summoned by the method of its first effect, battles a Dark Fiend monster your opponent owns and destroys it, you win the duel. What? Hold on here. Okay. So, if this guy kills a Dark Fiend monster that my opponent owns and destroys it, I get to win the duel? So, I have to tribute 5 monsters in order to normal summon this guy. This card's attack and defense are equal to the total original attack and defense of the monsters tributed for this card's summon. Hold up here. So, if I can give my opponent a Dark Fiend type monster that doesn't really have any repercussions to me to give to them, and I tribute 5 monsters to hard summon this guy, and this guy kills that thing, I just get to win the duel for free, right? This also doesn't state match, just the duel. It's kind of just a more cheeky win condition built into the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not opposed to this. Once again, this card is strictly cheeky as hell, but okay, sure, I'll take it. Oh, this is beautiful. Palladium Oracle Mana. Oh my god, the art is so beautiful. That's amazing. I gotta, so cool. Like, I'm in love. Okay, so when only one spellcaster you control is targeted by your opponent's effect, you can activate this effect. You get to special summon this card from your graveyard if it was there when that monster was targeted, or even if not. Okay, so it'll get to beam itself out if your spellcaster is targeted, at least one of them. Level 7 or higher spellcasters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon one Dark Magician Girl from your hand, deck, or graveyard. 10 out of 10, one of the single-handed best arted cards in the entire game of Yu-Gi-Oh! The theme, the feel, it's beautiful. The clause for beaming this out when a spellcaster monster is targeted is pretty cute. If you're playing this in a Dark Magician based deck and your Dark Magician is targeted, and for say something like, what even targets anymore? Your opponent targets it with something like this for destruction. You can go ahead and beam this card back on out, and then it will protect your Dark Magician from being destroyed by that card effect also on resolution. I think that's kind of cute. And then also the fact that this will float into Dark Magician Girl is just kind of another key selling point for this. But overall, okay, I'm shocked by the art. That's going to be the theme of this video. It's like, oh my god, like, the art is so cool. Yes, the art is amazing. Now, next up, we have Red Eye's alternative Red Dragon. 24,000. Let me guess, you reveal a Red Eyes Black Dragon in your hand and special summon this guy. Hit me with this. Cannot be normal summon or set. You can special summon this card. Oh, you can special summon this card if you tribute one Red Eyes you control. You can only special summon one Red Eyes alternative dragon once per turn this way. So you have to tribute a Red Eyes to bring this. I don't know, did they just think that the revealing of the Red Eyes in the hand would have been too broken? So if this card is destroyed by battle or your opponent's card effect, you can target one level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster in your graveyard except for a Red Eyes alternative Black Dragon, special summon that monster. And if you do, special summon a Red Eyes Black Dragon with this effect, double its attack. This card isn't as good as I had hoped it was going to be. I'm going to just be honest with you. You have to tribute a Red Eyes monster to special summon this guy. I guess being able to roll out this on top of another Red Eyes, a larger Red Eyes monster, isn't a bad thing. Okay, but on the flip side of things, he doesn't do enough. Like, sure, he floats and he brings out a Red Eyes. Like, if you ram this into a monster that's got 2,400 attack points, congratulations, you can watch them crash, you get to bring out another Red Eyes, you get to attack for 4,800. That's not that great in retrospect. So, this one doesn't get a necessary pass from me, but they tried. And then the last one on the list down here is Neo Kaiser Glider. Okay, man, this is a pretty big upgrade. 24, 22. I also love the classic art style that we were getting with these cards. Now, so you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn each. So you can discard this card and another monster from your hand to target one normal dragon in your graveyard and special summon this. They have finally done it. They have created a remarkable means to revive normal monsters from the graveyard, especially a normal dragon. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can activate this effect. All monsters your opponent controls lose 500 attack until the end of the turn. Okay, so if I'm already discarding this to special summon a Blue Eyes from my graveyard, per se, getting the power down bonus is kind of just icing on the cake at this point. I am not a super big fan of that clause, but it's cute to have it. Overall, though, I think that the Blue Eyes alternative dragon, this card is good. I like this. This is everything that Blue Eyes players have wanted in years. The Magician of Black Chaos Max, this card is alright. Recurability that it has going isn't too great. It's still cute. The Exodia is super cheeky. I fucking love the art on this card. I'm looking forward to seeing people abuse this at some point. Mana is probably one of the best, if not my new favorite art in the game. You gotta support Yo Waifu, she's beautiful. Red Eyes Alternative Dragon, I don't like this card, but we'll probably see combos with it. We'll see how it evolves. And the Neo Kaiser Glider. not too terrible, but still there's room to be had. So guys, what do you think about the new cards? Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and well guys, I'm out. Peace. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a truffle shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out Vanquil40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.